Will's meeting Carol and Ian, who have brought something special. A piece of Scottish history and an item of deep personal significance.
Ian and I have brought you Ian's great-grandfather's pipe music book that he wrote while he was on his campaigns.
I don't know much about books, but that looks pretty old to me.
It's pretty old. It's about nearly 180 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. So he was a pipe major. He joined the 42nd Regiment, the Highlanders, in 1836. And he was a piper, so he got to do all the piping before all the battles. He campaigned all over the world, Nova Scotia, Halifax, Bermuda, and the Crimea, particularly.
That's a lot of travelling and going into battle, not knowing if you're going to come home.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, where exactly would the pipers be? Would they be at the front when you're going into battle, or somewhere on a hill but safer?
Yeah, they would be right at the front, and, you know, there was things coming at him, and he was like, you know, just doot-de-doo, off he would go. Yeah, he was probably a bit mad.
I think he'd have to be, but then he managed to go through all these battles and come out relatively unscathed.
Yeah, he did. But he was well respected in the piping fraternity. People knew him because he was actually called the hero of Alma, which was in the Crimean War.
The hero of Alma. That's a big thing.
Yes. But the book itself would have gone with him in his knapsack, so he would have carried that with him. I think since Ian's diagnosis of motor neuron disease, it's become more sort of pertinent, I think, for you to think about the past and also to your legacy and what you're going to leave behind. Just to be able to repair it, maybe the binding, to make sure that the pages stay in place.
To sort of stabilise the deterioration and make it safe to handle.
It's pretty old, and just to keep it going for the next generations to come would be fab.
Well, I think it's a lovely thing to preserve, not just for those people who are long since passed away, but also for future generations and for the family name as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep it going. We have a lovely guy called Christopher down at the barn, and he'll be more than happy to take a look for you.
Delighted. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Back in the repair shop barn, Bookbinder Chris is about to replace the board in Donald Bain's pipe music book.
So this is millboard, and I'm going to use a split board method. The original was just a case. It's done really well, but just to tweak the strength, the next level up, it's not just a one, it's two strength now I'm giving, is a split board. And once the book's sewn, all the sew-in tape gets tucked in here, and that's sandwiched down, creating the text being linked to the boards, so it becomes super strong. So once I've finished sewing, I can line the book up and then attach the boards. So the boards have been attached, I put the corners on, and finally a spine's going to be put on, when eventually I start remounting all the original things back on top of this new binding. It'll cover up all the hard work, but it'll start looking like the original book, and that's what I want it to look like. Once that's dry, I can start remounting the original pieces back onto this.